Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to my channel and let's do freshest PSVR news in the village. As always, we're gonna talk about some PSVR games and of course, as always, I hope everyone is having a good day, keeping safe and playing some cool stuff. Now, let's just do it and we're gonna start from Bullet Roulette, an upcoming PlayStation VR games. But before I start talking about it, I need to mention my friend who's doing Petrifying Pumpkins channel. I don't know if you ever saw it, it's a bit weird, it's been strange, but he said this is my scoop and if you're talking about it, let people know I found out about it. So basically he asked the developer like 2 months ago if the game coming to PlayStation VR and they just replied and said we are working on it. Now, what is Bullet Roulette? First of all, it looks like a game that Sony would never allow on PSVR store, but apart from that, it's a social game, kind of social experience. You sit in with your friends around the table, you all got a gun and you all shooting yourself in the head. Somebody will die, of course, because it's a bullet roulette. Who it's gonna be, I don't know. So I'm assuming this is like kind of for fans maybe of Werewolves Within, something like that, when you just sitting, chilling and playing game. But also let's just speak about Fibrum, about this company who's doing this game, because actually they announced another PSVR game in past and that one never happened. It was Party Pumper, if anyone remember this. They said this will be coming to PlayStation VR. It was like a DJ game when you've been going down to nightclubs and, you know, doing some music and stuff. People been dancing, you've been getting better at the DJing stuff. It's come out on PC, not that many people I don't think played it. But also it's a cheap game for what's cost like $5, but sadly they announced it, they said it will come to PlayStation VR and it never happened, unless they working on it still as we speak of now. But anyway, they already said that Bullet Roulette is coming and they working on it, so just reporting on it, I have to take the developer's word sometimes. I just have to believe them. I know sometimes games getting cancelled or not even releasing ever without any plans, even if they said they will release it, sometimes it just happened. But I'm just here to report on stuff. So Bullet Roulette graphically looks alright. Fibrum is a company that can pull off very nice graphics in VR and, you know, kind of like maybe not super extra awesome, but good enough for a little price they sell in their games. And also they always trying to chuck few interesting mechanics. This company started from developing mobile VR, now they moved to PC. So maybe finally they're gonna move to PlayStation VR, I don't know, but as of now, as we speak, they said Bullet Roulette is coming to PlayStation VR. Let me know what you think about this game. Is it not enough maybe gameplay for you? Maybe it is enough. I'm sure there will be some extra bits and bobs to do, but if you like, you know, just sit around in VR, chat with people, then you might enjoy this game. That's Bullet Roulette, and if I ever know anything else about this game, of course stay tuned and I will be passing it on. But anyway, on to the next story. And coming back to Dreams once again, I've been banging on about the demo coming soon past last 2 weeks, and finally today it's had like a surprise release, because the trial version of Dreams is out already. So if you never tried it, never played it, go to PlayStation Store, download it, it's for totally free and you can check out what Dreams is all about. As always, we're still waiting for this VR update. Now, the VR is just around the corner and they like are in quality assurance process now. So VR will be coming, but before VR, if you're not sure about this game, kind of sitting on the fence, you can just try it for free now. You can check out what other people been making and playing in Dreams. Very good application slash game slash whatever. It just gives you total freedom to create anything you want. And it shows this trailer, what you see playing in the background, that's what they put out today for the demo. And you can see that people already created some amazing games, and who knows, one day maybe you're gonna create something awesome. And of course, one day you'll be creating something awesome in VR as well, so that's even better. But anyway, on to the next story. Time to come back to Final Assault, the game that come out at the beginning of March, no, at the end of March in US. And we've been waiting all month for it to come out in Europe, and sadly it never happened. But the developers announced the release date for us European people, and this will be coming on 12th of May, so just like not even 2 weeks away and you'll be able to play it. Like I said, already out on US store and getting very good reviews. And also it's got very extensive campaign, so it's on a bigger side as well if you like trying to buy a game that's gonna last you hours and hours. then Final Assault is what you want to look at. Plus, of course, it's got cross-play multiplayer, so you can play against PC people. Very easy to find a match. I'll be having my review. I might wait now for the European release, but I must say, very solid game. Of course, it's a real-time strategy game. Very nice, colorful graphics, kind of cartoonish, but the gameplay can get hectic as well. I think they even had some kind of like a tournament, kind of like esports type of things for Final Assault, and it's worked out very well. Plenty of fans of this game on PC and on PlayStation VR, both versions getting good reviews, and Final Assault is an example of the PC game, PC port, done right. Of course, sometimes we know that's not happens, as you're gonna see when I start speaking about next game, which I'm going to do now, because it's time to talk about Espire 1 VR Operative. This game getting an update, and the update is called Assimilation Update. It's adding new weapons, so you're gonna have more tools to play around with, but also it's adding some new challenges, like a new game mode, so you can have like climbing challenges, you can have like shooting challenges and intelligence challenges, which you're gonna show off how big your brain is. So in those shooting and climbing challenges, you're basically utilizing all your best skills, what you learn during the game, and trying it in this game mode. I think there's like 7 new challenges or something like that. It's gonna be quite a big update, and this update will be for totally free. Now, regarding the release date for the update on PC, it's coming out on 5th of May. While on PSVR it's gonna come out later, but they saying not that much later, actually very soon. I know sometimes it feels like PSVR always gets forgotten and we always getting things later, but I think this is kind of out of the developers' hands, and it's because how the PlayStation Store works pretty much. On Steam, it's a click of a button and they can publish anything what they want. With Sony, of course, have to go through multiple QAs, then you have to go through the shop submissions, then you have to go through ESRB and PEGI ratings, then you have to do all the translations. So it always takes a bit longer of time, so cannot blame the developers for it. But also, speaking about this update, we are due for another like a kind of performance slash better graphics update, and that's what's gonna be in the Assimilation update. They said they're gonna tweak everything gonna look better. I'm hoping it's gonna be the same when it comes to PlayStation VR version. As we know, Espire 1 VR on PC and on Quest on day 1 when it's come out, it's always been playing very good and very nice, while PSVR version wasn't that good at all. And what the developers said, basically they developed PC and Quest version, while PSVR version was done by like an external studio. So after it's released, I remember doing live stream of it, and the developers said, we actually use your live stream to show the studio how bad the game is. So they've been trying to fix it and patch it up, and they kind of done good job of it, but they still got a few more bits and bobs of work to do. It's one of those games what I've got like love and hate relationship. I like to play it, but eventually I get frustrated with it. So maybe, hopefully, this update gonna bring everything back to normal as it should be, because this game, you know, it's a very good game on PC. I've got PC version as well, and it's a game that PSVR deserves to be good as well, especially the people who spend money on it on day 1 and was kind of disappointed like I was. They doing it, so hopefully very soon everything will be fixed. Okay, and now time to come back to RC Airplane Challenge. This game seems to be coming out for a while, but I spoke to the developer Reggie from Strange Game Studio. Of course, you know him from Honor and Duty D-Day, probably the best. But this is the game what he's publishing, and this is just around the corner as well. He's shooting for May, you know, might happen, might not, but they wanted to have it in May. I supposed to mention it in my yesterday's May releases videos, and I totally forgot. So RC Airplane Challenge is just around the corner. In this game, of course, you get in control of remote controlled airplane, and you're doing different tasks, different missions, different objectives. You'll be dropping bombs on targets, you'll be flying through the hoops and just doing different kinds of stunts what you can do with your RC airplane. There is different types of airplanes, you know, so it's not getting boring while you're playing. In this footage we only got kind of like a one environment, but I'm sure there will be more. It's not gonna be mega expensive games. Strange Game Studios always releases those solid quality but also budget price games. So yeah, looking forward to it. And also, speaking about the games, it looks like A-Train Express Plus finally gonna make its way to the Europe and US. What's happening at the moment, if you want to play this on PSVR, you got to own the copy what limited run games released, because that's out on the disc, but the digital version is only out on the Japanese store. But recently another list of trophies popped up, which suggests that this is either Europe or US or both of them. A-Train Express, of course, it's a classic franchise going back to the early 90s, I think. Still running strong, and this latest installment supports PlayStation VR. Just keep in mind the PSVR support in this game is very limited, so it's kind of like diorama mode. It's not for you to play full game, but more like just to look how would you play it if it was in actual VR, the full game. So, you know, kind of like teasing you, nothing great, but if you like A-Train Express, then you might just enjoy the game and then just have a look through your headset at what it could have been. But anyway, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.